President Mahinda Rajapaksa declared open the chambers built to house statues of the Lord Buddha and the Ranbatta or golden fence around the boatry at the Sri Nagarama Purana Vihara in Mahaweva today.
The Chancellor of the University of Kelaniya, the Chief Incumbent of the Vidyalankara Pirivena and Sanganayaka of Chilau, Dr. Venerable Valamitiyave Kusaladhammathera participated at the event. Numerous donors and the Dayaka Sabha of the temple had funded the construction. After inquiring into the well-being of Dr. Venerable Valamitiyave Kusaladhammathera and the chief incumbent of the Mahaweva Sri Nagarama Vihara, Venerable Tibbataguru Dharmachara Thera, President Rajapaksa sought the blessings of the Triple Gem. A song which had been composed to mark President Rajapaksa freeing the country from terrorism and bestowing a nation in which all races could live in harmony was sung at the occasion. Subsequently, the Mahasangha chanted Pirit and invoked blessings on the President.
The Nugegoda District Court issued an interim injunction against the suspension of the party membership of UNP Western Provincial Councillor Attorney-at-Law Shiral Laktilaka. The interim injunction was issued when a petition filed by Shiral Laktilaka challenging the party's decision was taken up today.
Attorney-at-Law Shiral Laktilaka had filed this petition citing UNP leader Ranil Wickremesinghe, the UNP Working Committee and the UNP Disciplinary Committee as respondents. Subsequent to considering representations made by the plaintiff, the Nugegoda District Judge issued an interim injunction effective for 14 days against the suspension of Shiral Laktilaka's membership from the UNP. The respondents were notified to make representations before court on the 4th of April.
I
am extremely happy today because after considering the petition filed by me and seeing in an instant that I had a case here, the court accepted that I had been aggrieved and had issued this interim injunction. Through this, we can see that as this case is argued in court, our stance will be proved correct. I see this as an immense victory.
එලිකරා. ඒක ඉතා විශාල ජයග්‍රහණයක් හැටියට මා දකිනවා.
අද එක්සත් ජාතික පක්ෂය තුල ප්‍රජාතන්ත්‍රවාදයක් නැහැ.
Today there is no democracy within the UNP. Today Ranil Wickremesinghe acts like a dictator. It is his prime goal to remove all those who speak against dictatorship from the party. We will not allow this to take place. I must state that we will continue this struggle and we will continue with this program until there is a strong opposition in the country.
The Anuradhapura Additional Magistrate has issued a warrant for the arrest of the opposition leader of the North Central Provincial Council, Kasturi Anuradhanayaka. The order was issued today after court was informed that he had continuously ignored several notices to appear in court. Anuradhapura Additional Magistrate and Additional District Judge Chandi Maitrimana issued this warrant through the OIC of the Villachia Police. 13 persons, including the opposition leader of the North Central Provincial Council, have been charged with obstructing the police from carrying out their duties by attempting to illegally free a UNP member of the Nuwaragam Pradeshia Sabha who was in police custody. Although 12 defendants, including the Pradeshia Sabha member, were present in court when the case was taken up, defendant Kasturi Anuradhanayaka was not present.
In the meantime, Deputy Leader of the United National Party, Sajith Premadasa, responded today to a statement reportedly made by Minister of Education, Bandara Gunawardena, that a family of 3 could live comfortably with a monthly income of 7,500 rupees.
මේක ඉතාමත්ම විශ්මයජනක අරුම පුදුම විහිළු සහගත ප්‍රකාශයක්.
This is an astounding and ridiculous statement. I identify this statement as one made by a government which has no understanding of the price of goods, the pain, the hunger, the thirst and other pressures on the people. I wish to ask Minister Bandara Gunawardena to immediately withdraw this foolish statement and be more realistic by associating the people and understanding their pain, hunger and thirst.
ඔබතුමා අර පරිස්සමෙන් කට පරිස්සම් කරගෙන නිවැරදි ප්‍රකාශ ඉදිරිපත් කරන්නයි කියලා මම යෝජනා කරනවා.
Meanwhile, Democratic National Alliance parliamentarian Arjuna Ranatunga also responded to Minister Gunawardana's statement during an event at Zaira College in Darga Town, Aluthgama.
I saw recently a minister had said that a family of 3 could live off 7,500 rupees a month. If that is the case, then all we can do is take the minister and his family in one house, give them 7,500 rupees and see how they fare. We cannot do that. This is a time when not even one person can live off 7,500 rupees.
Meanwhile, the Ceylon Teachers Union says that the proposals brought forward in the education sector by the economically narrow-minded Minister of Education are equally as ludicrous as his statement on the cost of living. Issuing a statement, the union says that the minister is deceiving the public by saying that the education sector is going to be revolutionized. The release also states that the minister's statement, which has been made without any understanding of the needs of the people, such as clothing, transport and health, clearly shows the limits of his vision.
Speaking in Parliament today, United National Party parliamentarian Ravi Karunanayake questioned the reason for granting permission to bring down limousines to Sri Lanka in 2010 and 2011.
Honourable Speaker, since answers have been requested from 3 departments, I am asking for this to be postponed for a month. What is the point even if it takes a year or a month? Speaker, please take this up with the Ministry of Finance. There is no point in asking questions. A cost of around 70,000 rupees is borne per month. Why can't answers be given for this? 12 vehicles have been brought. We know the reason why answers are not provided to these questions. 3 questions have been asked regarding approval and the tax payment. This concerns 3 departments. This was a question asked for the first time. The departments have asked for more time to answer.
Today is the 76th birth anniversary of Gamini Fonseca, an icon in the local cinema industry. News First takes a look at the life of this illustrious actor turned politician.
Floral tributes were laid at the Gamini Fonseca statue located in Maradana to mark the 76th birth anniversary of Fonseca, who rendered yeoman service to the arts and politics alike. His wife Dorothy Margaret, his son Damit and daughter Chamila, together with relatives, were present at the commemoration. He rendered yeoman service to local cinema, and the entire country knows that. His family members and close friends came together today to remember him.
මිනිස්සු කොච්චර ආදරේද කියලා ඇහුවොත් එදා ඒක විස්තරي දැනගන්න තිබ්බා මේ මරණ දවසේ. අපිවත් හිතුවේ නෑ මෙච්චර සෙනගයට ආදරේ කියලා.
We were able to gauge how much people liked him by the turnout at his funeral. Gamini was dedicated in every aspect of his life. Before acting, he used to practice hard. What he said was always right. He always tried to teach the children the right thing. He was a loving father and a good husband.
ගන්නන්න තමයි හැම වෙලේම බලන්නේ. ඉතින් හරිම සුන්දර හොඳ ආදරවන්ත පියෙක් හොඳ ස්වාමියෙක් කියලා මට කියන්න පුළුවන්.
Sembuge Gamini Shelton Fonseca was born on the 21st of March 1936 in Dehiwala. Fonseca, who studied at St. Thomas's College, Mount Ravinia, was an outstanding cricketer during his schoolboy years. He married in 1962. Gamini Fonseca entered the cinema industry in 1959 by playing a minor role in the movie Daiva Yogaya. Soon enough, he went on to revolutionize local cinema with his captivating performances on screen. Gamini Fonseca later became a renowned cinema director. The late Gamini Fonseca, who entered politics in 1989, died at the age of 68. He was serving as the Deputy Speaker and the Governor of the Northeastern Province at the time of his demise.
The Ruhunu Navodha Trade Exhibition and Carnival commenced at the Tangol Prison Sports Ground today.
The exhibition and carnival was declared open this evening. News First is the media sponsor of the Ruhunu Navodha 2012, which is organized by the Ruhunu Karaliya organization. Arrangements have been made to conduct screen tests at the special News First studio set up at the Tangol Prison Sports Grounds.
United National Party parliamentarian Eran Wickramaratne states that the mistaken idea of confining democracy to elections should be laid to rest. He expressed this view at a meeting held in Colombo yesterday.
A combined meeting of several Rotary clubs was held in Colombo yesterday under the theme "Is Democracy a Term Which Can Still Be Applied to Sri Lanka?"
What does democracy actually mean? It's government by the people. Supreme power is vested in the people. Democracy is mistakenly thought of as only confined to elections. I don't want to say a lot about that, but we've been coming through the Arab Spring Revolution in the last 12 months, and dictators all over the Middle East have been overthrown, more to come. All of them had elections, but they had no democracy. So this mistaken idea that democracy is somehow the elections is a myth that we have to lay to rest. Democracy is much more than that.
The United People's Freedom Alliance convened a media briefing today. Views were expressed on the US draft resolution against Sri Lanka at the UN Human Rights Council session in Geneva.
Irrespective of the attempts made through Geneva and other anti-government protests that take place in the country, the Sri Lanka government will take all necessary measures to take this country forward as an intelligent country with a strong economy. The government will strengthen the development drive and continue our program to strengthen democracy in the country. We will not keep room for attempts launched from various parts of the world to take forward the dream of Prabhakaran.
උගත් පාඩම් හා ප්‍රතිසන්ධාන කොමිසමේ සඳහන් වෙනවයි කියන නිවැරදි සහ වැරදි කරුණු කීපයක්.
On one hand, they are exerting pressure on us to implement the recommendations of the LLRC, irrespective of their being correct or incorrect. Then they are trying to appoint a committee comprising 5 members from different countries through a special procedure of the UN Human Rights Council on the basis that Sri Lanka violated international law. They hope to send them to our country to formulate a report at the time of the 22nd session. The President and the government will in no way bow down to their agenda.
අපි ජයග්‍රහණය කළත් නැතත් මොන ප්‍රතිඵලය ලැබුණත් ඔවුන්ගේ න්‍යාය පත්‍රයට නටන්න කිසි ලෙසකින්වත් සූදානම් නැහැ. මව්බිමේ නිදහස සහ ස්වෛරත්වයේ ඉහළයි කියන තැන ඉඳගෙන තමයි
26,000 youth sacrificed their lives to safeguard the independence of our country. The flag signifying sovereignty will not be betrayed amidst pressure exerted on us from Geneva, New York or London. What we value is the mandate of our people, and we will not base our policies according to the whims and fancies of people like Navi Pillay. If someone has committed any wrongdoing, the government will take necessary measures against them, but we will not change our legal procedures or carry out institutional reforms to suit the needs of different international organizations or forces.
ආයතන වෙනස් කරන්නට හෝ නීති රීති පද්ධති වෙනස් කරන්නට අපේ රජය සූදානම් නැහැ.
දියාජාදන මහත්මයාගේ යටතේ පළවෙනි ඊළාම් යුද්ධය 83 මේ වගේ සිද්ධින් නැතුණා කොමිෂන් එකක් කිල්ලුවද?
When the first Elam War broke out in 1983 during the tenure of late President J.R. Jayawardena, did they ask for committees back then? No commissions were appointed when the second Elam War broke out during the tenure of late President Ranasinghe Premadasa, or after the third Elam War, which was fought during the tenure of former President Chandrika Bandaranayake. Why are they asking for a commission only for the fourth Elam War, which is a war which has ended? We failed to win the previous 3 battles, but we defeated the LTTE in the fourth Elam War. It is because of this that the US has come up with such action against us.
ශනිකව හේතුව ඇමරිකාවට මේ තීරණය ගැනීමට අපට එරෙහිව